Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Catherine. How are you doing? I thought I'd just call you today because I'm feeling a little bit homesick. I have my cup of tea here with my Irish tea bags, and I'm really craving like my mammy's brown bread loaded with Kerrygold butter. So I'm feeling homesick, so I said I'd call you and catch up and see how things are getting on with you.
Oh, that reminds me of a story. I know you know Tracey Jeffrey. She's one of our local specialists up in Strangford Lough in County Down in Northern Ireland. Tracey, at the moment, like all of us, is just waiting to get her business back up and running. And what she does for our visitors is teaches them or demonstrates to them how to make traditional Irish soda bread and various other breads. And she doesn't bake them in the oven, she does it the traditional way of baking them on a griddle. And we take our guests there, on our chauffeur trips or in small groups, and she shows them the traditional bread making process. And then, of course, they sample it, but she can do other things in her home, like you can stay on for lunch if you have that kind of time, or she will do the gin demonstrations with those fantastic gins they have in Northern Ireland. But anyhow, how she's been coping right now is, she's two young sons, and she was continuing baking bread for them because, she says you could never feed them and enough, and making some sweet treats as well. And she then thought maybe she should deliver some of these to her elderly neighbours in her community. Then something extraordinary happened. As she was doing this, then she was getting gifts on her doorsteps, like some of the, it's a farming community, and the beautiful Strangford Lough, they would take her like rhubarb and fresh eggs and, plants and other goodies. And then she was also getting contacted from the wider community in her area. Why wouldn't she bake these breads and sell them to the community? So she started this baking and set up a table at the end of her drive, and she would put the breads there and then just leave an honesty jar. So now she has a use again. She's using all the flour that she would have had already organized for her visitors. And it's something wonderful. And it's a great story that Tracey shared with my team and I during the week, because we keep keeping in touch with our local specialists and our local hosts, just so that we, stay connected during these times.
Oh, that is amazing. You've actually inspired me, and Tracey's inspired me to maybe give it a go, put my baking hat on, and maybe try and make some Irish soda bread. I'll give it a go. I'll send you a photo, and if it turns out terrible, it turns out terrible. If it turns out great, I'll make way more. So you've actually made me feel a lot better today, Catherine, so thank you for that.
Hang in there, Sarah. I'm going to call Tracey and get you the recipe.
Yeah, thanks, Catherine.
Bye.